I hope you can see me okay. I'm in the studio today and it's Allie, and I wanted to just do a quick new yoga video for you all. Julie had shared with me that several of you have been doing some of the past ones over and over, so I just thought it'd be nice to have a new one. It's going to be right around 20-ish minutes, just because sometimes that's how the YouTube channels and Vimeo channels will allow us to go for that long. So go ahead, find a seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Right away, we're gonna start to connect with your breath. So take a really big inhale through your nose, fill your lungs all the way up with that breath. And then take a really big exhale, let all that air go. Do that again, fill up nice and full. And then empty your air away. Another one here, really fill it, breathe in a way that you notice. You feel the air coming in, and then exhale, just get heavier in your sit bones. Take your right ear to your right shoulder, and then go back the other way. And then keep just doing that, a little tick-tock side to side. And then you're gonna actually take your hands and twist towards one of the walls in your space. And then come all the way around and twist the other way. And then do that again. Just come around, spiral, reach, twist. And then all the way to the other side. Start to come back to center and just roll your shoulders, creating some movement right here. And then we're gonna move into tabletop. So you're gonna come to your hands and knees. You'll be on all fours. I'll come to the side just so that you can see this. So hands are right underneath your shoulders, knees are right underneath your hips. And you're going to do that cat-cow. So drop your belly, take a huge breath in, and then round through the spine, exhale. Do that again, big full breath in. And then round through the spine, exhale. I'm gonna move the camera just a little bit closer to me. Take another huge breath in, fill up. Exhale the air all the way. One more time, big, huge breath in. Exhale, really pressing, grounding down into the floor. And then just come to a neutral stance, and then you're gonna take one arm and one leg, opposite arm, opposite leg. Take a big inhale, breathe in, elbow to knee. Then extend and exhale. Do that again, big breath in, flex your foot, and then reach and exhale. Fill your breath in, tuck in, round through the spine, exhale the air away. Do that one more time, fill up, tuck in, breathe in, and then come all the way back down to all fours. Opposite arm reaches out, spread your fingers and your toes, take a huge breath in, and then elbow to knee, exhale and round. Keep going like that, just on your own, for about 3 more rounds. So we're kind of working a little bit of balance and stability here with opposite arms and legs reaching, and really connecting the breath to the movement of your body. After your last time on this, you'll come back into tabletop, and from here you're gonna press yourself up into downward facing dog. Go ahead and drop your head heavy. Start to pedal at your feet just a little bit here, maybe shifting your hips. You're gonna take your right leg, lift it up nice and high, bend and stack your knee, but I want you to press really firm into both hands and to that foot that's on the ground. And flex the foot of the flying leg and try to spread those toes. Take a huge breath in, lifting up that hip, and then back to downward facing dog. Other side, take a big breath in, lift the leg, bend and stack the knee. Again, pressing firm into both hands here. And then to that foot that's on the ground, take a huge breath in all the way up the spine, and then downward facing dog as you exhale. From here, I want you to bend your knees a whole lot. Walk your hands towards your feet. So now you're gonna come to a ragdoll. So your feet are about hip width apart, and then your head's gonna hang nice and heavy here. And maybe shift your weight a little bit in your feet. Take a big breath in here. Exhale the air away. Do that again, fill your lungs. Empty the air out. Go ahead, come out of your bind. I'm gonna come to the side again. You're gonna take a halfway lift. Breathe in. Fold heavy, bend your knees as you exhale. Reach up, rise up on your inhale. Forward fold on your exhale. Halfway lift again. Step back to high plank pose as you exhale. You're gonna hold this firm here. I want you to press into your palms. If you need to come to your knees, you can come to your knees. Pull the pit of your belly in, almost like you're sucking in. And then I want you to press firm into the floor. Take a huge breath in. Huge breath out. One more time, shift forward, and you're gonna come down, knees, thighs, belly, all the way to the floor. Take a cobra, lift up, breathe in. Lower down, exhale. Do that again, big breath. Exhale the air away. One more time, fill your lungs, lift your torso. Fold on the exhale, and then you're gonna press yourself back up into tabletop, and then into downward facing dog. Take a huge breath in. Huge breath out. Do that again, huge breath. Empty the air away. You're gonna lift your heels nice and high. Breathe in, bend your knees, start to step yourself to the front of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Fold on your exhale, reach up, rise up on your inhale. Arms come to your sides as you exhale. Do that again, reach up, rise up on your inhale. Hands come to your hips. You're gonna step your right leg back into warrior one. So that back foot is turned out. That front leg, that knee, I want you to try to pull it away from your body. And then you're gonna sink your hips, bend the front knee, reach your arms up, take a breath in. Big, huge exhale. Do that again, fill up, get length. Empty the air away. Another one here. Come to warrior two as you exhale. Spread your fingers, take a huge breath in, lift your chest. Huge exhale, drop in with your hips. Two more, fill your lungs up. Empty the air away. You've got one more huge breath in. Hands come to your hips on your exhale. Turn your back heel up, step forward. Take a big breath in, reach up. Arms come to your sides as you exhale out. Now your other leg comes back. Take a breath in, warrior one. Sink into your hips on your exhale. Do that again, fill up. Empty the air away. You've got another one here. Really spread your fingers, reach long. Warrior two on your exhale. Spread your fingers, bend the front knee. Take another breath in, lift your chest. Then drop your hips, press into both feet. Two more, fill your lungs. Empty the air away. You've got one more huge breath in. Hands come to your hips on your exhale. Lift your back heel. Step up. Reach up, rise up, inhale. Arms to your sides as you exhale. Right leg steps back, warrior one. Take a breath in. Warrior two on your exhale. Reverse your warrior. Keep bending in the front knee. Stay here for the exhale. Another round to get length. Reach behind you. Then straighten your front leg for triangle. So you're going to come down to your shin bone. Lift the arm up. Take a huge breath in. Big breath out. If you need to keep your gaze to the floor, you can do that. But keep pressing into your feet. You've got one more huge breath in. Come back to warrior two on your exhale. Reverse your warrior on your inhale. And then you're gonna come all the way up. So lift the back heel, turn it up, and stand tall. Reach up, rise up, inhale. Arms to your sides as you exhale. Left leg steps back, warrior one. Take a big breath in. Warrior two, exhale. Reverse your warrior inhale. Stay here, bend your front knee on your exhale. Do that again, huge breath in, really reach. Extended triangle as you exhale. So come to your shin bone or a block or a water bottle. And then your vision can stay towards the floor if you need balance and stability. Or else you can start to take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Take a huge breath in. Huge breath out. Another one here, fill up. Exhale the air away. One more huge breath, then come back to warrior two on your exhale, sink into your hips. Reverse your warrior, breathe in here, and then come all the way down, hands to your hips, lift your back heel, step up, reach up, rise up, inhale. Chair pose on your exhale. Stay here, fill your lungs up. You can bring hands to heart center if you need, and then drop your hips, drop them more than you want to. Fill your lungs up again. Try to be light on your toes and sink your feet. Feel your breath. And then twist to your left or right side, it doesn't matter. Stay here for one breath. Come back to heart center, exhale. Fill your lungs up. Twist the opposite side on your exhale. Open your arms, feel your breath in. Come back to center on your exhale. Reach up, rise up on your inhale. Arms to your sides on your exhale. I want you to do me a favor. Bring your feet out wide. And I want you to turn your toes out just a little bit. And then you're gonna drop into your hips here. So we call this a variation of a goddess pose. So you're holding a squat, training your legs. Bring your hands into heart center. Take a big breath in. Sink your hips on your exhale. You can always come out of it a little bit if you need. Fill your lungs up. Empty the air away. You should feel some heat building in your legs. Feel your breath again. Empty this air out. One more time, huge breath. Come all the way up on your exhale. Now turn your feet in, almost like pigeon toe. Hands come to your hips. I want you to lower and fall forward for a wide leg forward fold. So here you're pressing into your feet, firm. And you're getting a nice big stretch through the outer hips and the lower back. And again, pressing down into the floor so that you are really pressing and grounding in your feet. Light on your toes still. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. See if you can fold a little heavier on your exhale. Halfway lift again, breathe here. Fold heavy, let the head go. One more time, halfway lift. Start to bring your feet in, and you're gonna actually bring your hands to your hips, keep your knees bent, and you're gonna stand up from there. So reach up, rise up, inhale. Arms come to your sides on your exhale. Do that again, get length, really lift. Bend your knees, fold forward on your exhale. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Step back to high plank pose as you exhale. I want you to shift your body forward. Lower knee, size belly, or full chaturanga all the way down. Cobra, take a breath and lift up. Squeeze your elbows in. Fold heavy on your exhale. Do that again. Breathe and lift through the sternum. And then fold on your exhale. You're gonna come into tabletop on your inhale. So back to your knees underneath your hips, hands on your shoulders underneath your arms. You're gonna take your right leg, bring it forward. And then your left leg stays back. You'll bring a hand on either side. From here, I want you to either keep your knee down or you're gonna lift that knee up. And then the inside hand, so if it's your right leg forward, it's your left hand that's gonna come to the inside of your foot and you're gonna twist and you're gonna open. Your knee could stay down if you need it. Take a breath in. Empty the air away. Do that again, breathe full. See if you can twist a little more on this exhale. You've got one more huge breath. And then come all the way down on your exhale. You're gonna walk your hands back. Notice my back foot, that toe, those toes. Try to keep them turned under if you can so you get a little stretch to your foot. And then you're getting a big stretch to your hamstring. Breathe in here. Empty the air out. One more time. Walk your hands forward, and this time you're gonna bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Walk your foot out to the edge of the mat, and then just roll the outer edge of your foot. You may feel a lot of sensation here. It's getting to the tighter muscles in your hips. If you need a bigger stretch, you can come down to your elbows. Take a large breath in. And then as you exhale, you're just gonna bring that foot all the way back to all four. Now, left leg comes up. Set that foot up nice and big. It's really good for us to work on that step forward and the step back. Bring both hands to either side of the feet. Back knee can stay down, or it's gonna lift up, and then you're gonna go into a crescent twist here. So you're actually rotating towards the front leg and opening up through your torso. Take a huge breath in, huge breath out. 2 more to go, fill up. If that back knee's lifted, squeeze through the quad muscles. Do that again, huge breath. Empty the air away. You've got 1 more to go here, and then come all the way down to walk yourself back. And if you feel super tight and this is really hard, just know that do the best you can. Just go where you can go, and we'll be off our knees soon, so no worries. Actually trying to flex your toes and your feet here. Walk your hands back forward. Bring the hands to the inside of the foot. Walk your foot out. Roll the outside of your feet. 1 and then slowly start to come out of that. You'll come back to all fours, and then from here, I want you to press yourself up into that downward facing dog. Allow your head to hang. Notice how your legs feel after we've built some heat. We've done a little bit of stretching. Maybe pedal your feet, just allowing that movement to be in the body here. Take a huge breath in. Big exhale out. One more time, fill up. You're gonna drop back to your knees and you're gonna shift to your sit bones. So you're gonna come down here. And just like we did that wide leg forward fold standing up, we're gonna do the wide leg seated forward fold. So bring your legs out as far as you can. If you need a little bend in your knee, that's totally fine. You wanna get length through the spine. So reaching up, and then you start to fold forward, allowing yourself to kind of just rest in this space where you've got a big stretch in the adductors. Trying to check my time. And then you're gonna slowly come all the way up, and then take one hand, bring it all the way over, so you're getting a really big, long stretch through the side body. And then all the way up the other way, big, long side stretch. And then you're gonna come back in and bring your legs all the way in. Take your right leg in, tuck it in, and then you're gonna rotate around. So this twisting is just so good for us. It kind of rinses us out. Other way. And then from here, you're gonna just slowly roll back to your back side. We're gonna do just a few hip bridges. Hopefully you can see me still. So you're gonna press up through your feet, lift your hips high, and then just plant your hands down at your sides. I want you to pretend like you've got a block in between your legs and squeeze in towards that block, but then as much as you squeeze in that way, press down into your feet super firm. Take a huge breath in, huge breath out. Do that again, fill your lungs. Empty the air. Last one, best one, breathe in. Lower all the way down in your exhale. Take a Supta Baddha Konasana, so the soles of your feet go together. Someone's turning the lights on and off on me. And just allow your body to rest for just a moment here. We're gonna go into that figure four stretch. So you'll take one leg on top of the thigh, and then you'll pull all the way in. Sometimes it's nice to press against that knee to get a little deeper stretch. And then you'll do the other side. So I know some of you don't have a strap at home, and I don't even have one right next to me right now, but this would be a great time if you wanted to kind of keep really, really digging into some stretching, that you could grab like a dish towel or a towel from your bathroom, and you could use it just like we do for the straps, where you place it on your leg and then you come out. So you can kind of just do that on your own and hold for a few seconds on each side. Bring your knees into your chest, tuck them in, and just give yourself like a little rock, just kind of massaging out your lower back, your lats. Take your knees down to one side and allow yourself to twist and open. And all the way over to the other side, twist and open. Come back center, and you are going to take Shavasana. When you are ready, you'll just allow yourself to be here for about a minute or two and allow yourself to breathe, so that you know a great tool to put alongside is to do one of these 20-minute yoga flows and then go on like a 2-mile walk. You could come back and you could do it again or do a different sequence. I'm going to try to work on a few more for you guys, since the yoga ones tend to be the more popular ones. I don't like to make them too long because sometimes it's harder to commit to them when they're a little bit longer. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let us know what you think and what you need more of, and we miss you so
so much, and we're really hoping we get to see you soon. Love you all.